Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm continuing my journey on here in the Twin City area up in Minnesota at another killer course. We're going to try to play as many holes as I can. Super hot today, super windy, so that's not going to slow us down. Let's go. Now you ace with a brand new J. All right guys, out here at Kaposia Park. Wow, super windy day. And it's averaging like 95 degrees this weekend, which is pretty hot. But this J put us in a pretty good spot for a birdie. Oh, I didn't do my stretches today. All right, see if we can get one down. Oh my goodness. I know people complain about Prodigy baskets, but you guys should definitely try putting on those cone baskets at Hanson Park. If you haven't seen my Hanson Park video out, you should check it out up here. Those things are legit. All right, not sure what layout I'm playing here, but we're just gonna go for that orange basket kind of in the middle there. Might be the wrong layout, but got to hang out with GREGG BARSBY quite a bit, and he was throwing a J in the woods at Blue Ribbon Pines like nothing else. Really made me want to throw one of these things. So the numbers on this are 5401. He said it's basically the closest thing that Innova has come to a buzz. That sounds pretty good to me. All right, let's give this a throw. Like I told you, we got a lot of wind today. Oh, that wind is just beating it down. All right, basically gonna have to play for par on this one. All right, in the wind, you need stability. Normally I do a pixel, but we're gonna go up to a tempo here. Got a little bit more stability. Get in. Nice. All right, when the wind's up, I really like to stay focused on keeping my putter as flat as possible and just jam it right in. There we go. All right, next hole, 264. I mean, I'm gonna stick with this J. So we're gonna put this on an Anheuser, see how it holds it. Yeah, scoot up there. All right, got ourselves a long putt. One thing I learned about the pros at Blue Ribbon Pines is they don't park every single shot. They just try to give themselves a chance at a birdie every single time. You're not gonna hit them all, but as long as you're giving yourself looks at birdies, you'll start stacking those birdies up. All right, we know we're gonna get a little lift from the headwind, so we're gonna aim kind of a little bit lower than halfway up the chains. Oh, that was the right height. Brutal roll away. All right, happy to get a 3 there. All right, next hole, 340. We're kind of in a valley, throwing up to the top of the hill. We got to either go wide to the right or hit the straight gap. I've been digging the Fission Trail lately for some nice flip-up hyzer shots that just go far. So we're going to try this nice wide route. We got some wind pushing this way, so I'm pretty sure that wind's going to help us get back over to the left. All right, absolutely brutally windy out in these open areas. All right, I mean, there's no chance I'm making this one, but we'll give it a little tester. Come on, tempo. All right, just sit. All right, I can see par is gonna be a really good score today. Hey guys, shout out to Austin Turner. If you guys haven't seen, he won the Majestic in a playoff. I got to see it, and wow, he definitely deserved that win. Actually, I did a video with Austin during this week. If you want to check it out, it's up top here. Super nice guy. Very fun to hang out with. Let's go. All right, now we got a nice little wooded tunnel, 420, par 4. We're going to take the J, put on a little Anheuser, see if we can get through this initial gap, slide a little bit to the right. Yes, I love the way that slides right at the very end. That's what I was noticing when GREGG BARSBY was throwing this thing in the woods. Throw it nice and flat, and it's got a nice, great late turn to it. Really good disc. All right, Jay put us in a decent spot. Well, we got like 110, 120. Let's give it a little soft bid. Or just do that for an easy birdie. All right, next hole is 205. I'm just playing the U-Disc 27 hole layout. So this is going to the green basket. I think there is a par 4 orange basket, but it's a little too confusing. So I'm just going to stick to U-disc. All right, 205. We're just going to do a nice little J shot. Should be perfect. The basket is basically in line with this big, thick trunked tree over there, and we are going uphill. That's right on line. All right, sit, baby. Okay, got a putt. All right, still going uphill. See if we can land this bird putt. Let's go. Yeah. All right, that's 2 birds. Okay, next hole, 365, par 3. Basically, dead straight tunnel. We do have to initially get up over a hill, and then it's just dead straight the whole way. I don't think I can get 360 with my J, but I'm happy with just keeping it in the middle on this hole because it does get pretty hairy on the left and the right. Skip. Well, my J ended up getting dirted, so we got a little longer look than I wanted to. We're going to the orange basket. We're about that distance where I like throwing a range. Yes, sir. Really love a range. You know, ain't nothing better in a tournament to have a nice, easy putt like that where you don't even have to take your bag off. Okay, next hole, 302. Basically straight with a slight turn to the right. Perfect distance for a J. Pretty decent shot for a J also. I might do like a slight anhyzer, swing it out to the right, see if we can get the hook back in. It's exactly what I wanted. All right, that could be good. Man, that wind really pushed that disc down. Okay, so I think we're gonna do one more hole after this. That'll give us 9 holes. This course actually does have 27 holes. There's actually a lot of courses out here in this area that have 27 holes, which I think is kind of cool because then you can do multiple different layouts. This is a pay-to-play course, so keep that in mind if you do come here. Really like this green, very pretty, protected by the trees and the hill here. All right, see if we can knock down this 35-footer. Let's go. Yes. 3 down, baby. All right, hole 9 here. It says it's 350 on U-disc. I walked up there. I don't buy it. It definitely looks like it's less than 350. I'm going to try 2 shots, though. I'm going to go with the J first, just because we're kind of featuring it. And, man, this disc has been money so far. And then I'll do a follow-up fission trail shot. And then that way, any of you guys who are playing the Masters, it'll give you a better bead on whether you need to throw a mid-range or a driver on this one. So let's go with the mid-range first. Man, wind is working that one. Holy cow. Well, I can already tell you, trail is probably the way to go anyway, especially with this wind. That way you ensure you get that extra distance. Big hyzer shot. Let's go. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Actually, the J was about 45 short, so it wasn't a bad shot. Maybe if that wind didn't knock it down, that could have been the go-to, whereas the fission trail was actually pin high, but it was kind of about 50 feet wide. So if you really want to get to the pin and you just want to crank something, I go with something like a trail, but I do feel like that J mid-range shot was actually perfect for this length basket. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're looking to get some discs like a J, Fission Trail, or one of my favorite putters, a Pixel, you can head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. We're going to sign out here on hole number 9 so I can go play the last 18 holes without having to worry about filming. And super hot out here, so I need a little extra help. All right, until I see you guys next time, peace out.